So I'm now joined by two guests. So I'm joined by our friend all the way back from episode 14, making a return, Chloe Billington. And who else are we joined by, Chloe?
Hiya, we are joined by Courtney Pursglove as well, just at the side of me.
Chloe, last time we had you on was over a year ago. Well, you scored many tries in the
Yeah,
meantime. How has rugby league been for you since then?
it's been a bit of an adventure to be fair, obviously. Moved to Fev, had quite a successful season with Featherstone, obviously getting into the Shield final, not managing to secure the win, but I mean, it were a big game, good game as well. Obviously scored a few tries. Obviously wanted a little bit more tries than I got, but I think I still were quite successful with that.
I'm going to say
It,
17 is quite a good number.
yeah, it is. It's not bad for the first season at Fev, is it?
No, you look so. Last time we had you on, you moved from Wakefield,
Yeah,
you come to Featherstone.
yeah,
There was an abundance of wingers. You was in the mix for it. By the end of it, you're like the predominant. You're the go-to winger because you could get a try out of anywhere.
yeah. Well, do my best. I think I still obviously have a lot of goals I want to achieve, and I want to become obviously a better player than obviously I have been last season, with more strength and more speed, which will always be my main objective. But I
Well,
think,
you say that. Look at the body shape difference.
yeah, compared to,
Yeah,
yeah,
because you went out trained and done this, that, and the other, and then you can see the progression in your body.
yeah,
More muscle, you're leaner, you're faster. You're faster off the mark. You're faster to react on things.
yeah, no. I think I'm getting that lead side back into me because obviously I'm more of a union player, and I think now that I've had a full season, I've managed to actually get more knowledge of that and be able to, like you said, react quicker.
I mean, you can pass, which is a rare thing for a winger.
Yeah, I know.
I'd like to see you like. I like to see you myself as a centre. Because you've got the
Yeah,
legs, you've got the strength in your legs to carry stuff off like that.
that's that's one of me. That's one of my aims at the minute. To be fair, obviously, to get that strength off season, um, I'm. I don't really know, but in obviously comparing it to union, that is what my position and that is what I play. So I feel more comfortable in that position because I know I can, if I put my mind to it, I can run those lines, and it's very rare on the wing this well last season. I've actually missed tackles. I know obviously you don't tackle that much on a wing, but
I
when I
don't. I
have
don't know
actually,
with Fev we have to tackle on the wing.
oh yeah, to be fair,
So
but
league season went really well for you. Come out as a good player. Come out as a. How was your union season gone in the meantime?
union season, it's been a bit short at the minute. Not played really many games, and I think because obviously I have joined a new team for union as well. So for the 15 side of it, it has been quite difficult for me personally to be able to gel as a team again. Obviously, I played at Sandal for 4 or 5 years, so they knew me as a player, and they knew where they could play me. And Barnsley just obviously like they don't really understand me as a player as yet. But I do think it is going to go well. But for like the summer side of it, with the sevens, managed to travel to different places to play sevens, which were really good. And then next year will be even better. So just got to keep pushing forward.
That's it. And you actually have fun at Barnsley as well.
Yeah, you do have a lot of fun because it's not as serious as league. You can have a quick pint after the game and things like that, which makes it a little bit more enjoyable.
That's it. And your Barnsley team, you've got quite a few players from Fev
Yeah, you are.
in that team as well. So it's like they're transferring over and to and from, and it's a good thing. And obviously, like we're on this podcast, we're on the other podcast, we'll be discussing both on it.
Yeah.
Courtney, how did you first get involved in rugby?
So I started off at Union, at Cash Union, when I was like 15 or something, and then played that for like literally years, and then I've slowly, like last season, that was my first season at Rugby League with Cast Tigers, and then obviously in like work, like the army, I've played for sevens. I've just been called up to the 15s team, so it's really exciting.
So
yeah.
You sell yourself a bit short there. You would leave 19s for a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But I go out wing, and I didn't really get league because I was so union minded, so I just like kind of went away from it.
It's not been a bad thing though. It's still as you're good. You've got really really good hands, which probably like for me you'd be wasted if you can pass as soft and gentle as that and into people's where people want to catch the ball. You're wasted on the wing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think I definitely want to get into middle. That's what I normally play at Union. I'm normally 9. I tried 9 at Cast last season, but it's a lot different to what it is at Union. Like, completely.
Yeah, no, like I said this to people several times. Like, although the positions are the same name, they played very, very, very differently.
Yeah.
And I had this conversation with someone last season. They were saying, "No, it's the same position." It's not.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
the girls, why can't you play 9? Like you play 9 in Union like your whole life. I'm just like, honestly, like, you don't understand how mental. Like it's just completely different. Like I know it's the same position, but no.
Yeah, you go like say. You transition like your wingers same, centres same, fullback same. More kicking in Union as a fullback though.
Yeah.
A lot more kicking. Again, if a team actually one day did that in a league match, it'd probably bamboozle the other team that much, but they'd probably get quite a few.
Or get a Fran up loot.
Yeah. But, yeah, it is a transition and you've got hands good enough and you're clever enough. You can't be going like, oh, I'm an Army Sevens player, I'm going to be doing the 15s and qualifying for this and qualifying for that. To not be able to put yourself in these positions.
Yeah.
I mean... So you Cast last season, quite a transition. You were getting better and better and better.
Joined like at the end of the season, so I didn't do a full. I've not done a full season yet, so this will be my first pre-season as well.
First pre-season.
So yeah.
Good job you got a job that keeps you fit.
Yeah, literally.
So, how was your sevens with the army?
Really good. So that was like basically all summer. So I think I missed quite a lot of cast training, to be honest. So that's probably why I did struggle at first, adapting from the union to league transition. Because I did struggle at first. I was like, the rules were like, what? I didn't understand that at all. But then towards the end of the season, it was like slowly sinking in and stuff. And then, yeah, but these sevens were literally travelled everywhere. So I'd like do week training camps, and then we'd have like games on the weekend. And it was very professional. Like it was great, and the training was like ridiculously hard, obviously, in the sun, in Aldershot. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
That's it. People don't realise like how big sport is in the army.
Yeah, massive.
Like that's legit. Like it's a monstrous part of it.
Yeah, definitely.
So again, another thing, if you're doing the 15s now, it's not going to be that massive a transition.
Yeah.
Because 7s and 10s and all the 9s and stuff like that, with less players, it's completely different.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%.
So, doing your 15s, you qualified for that.
Yeah.
What's your hope with that, to nail it down and make it your own?
Yeah. So I've got my first game. So I'll have my debut for Army hopefully in January, and that's against the fire service. We've played a few weeks ago, but I was unavailable because I was on course. They played against the British Police, sorry, and they won them. But it was a tight game, so it's going to be an interesting season. I'm really excited to play against the fire service if I get selected for that.
So your end goal, obviously, is to get to the massive Army versus Navy match.
Yeah, Twickenham this year, will be the next year, hopefully, so definitely going to be trying to get a spot onto that squad. That'd be amazing. And inter services as well. That's the goal for me.
That's it.
Play it.
You get them and you're like, Army versus Navy, all them people watching the television on it as well.
Being real.
Just, yeah, once in a lifetime experiences.
Literally playing Twickenham in itself is that as well, so it'd be great.
That's it, so. Got all that to look forward to, plus full season of league, union. You'll be busy. You'll be really busy.
Yeah, definitely. Dreading pre-season to all of it to start. I'm going to be dead.
Courtney, what made your decision to move to Featherstone then?
Well, the short time that I was at CAS, obviously, I was new to league, and the coaches, to be fair, massively helped me learn the new rules, obviously, from being dual coded. And obviously, I've joined at probably the worst part of the season for CAS because they were all disbanding and players were leaving, going here and there. So I just thought, I don't think I could have got anything more out of the team. So for me, to get better at league and to be a better player for myself, especially with all the other rugby I do on the union side and army, that Fev was probably the best place for me to challenge myself a bit more and to learn league a bit better. And to have constant game time, I think, for you as well. Yeah, I needed to develop a bit better and just learn the game more, really.
That's it, so you're going to be with players from Barnsley but are in the Fev team as well. You've got Chloe there, you've got game time, you already know what's what. Obviously, Chloe got some snazzy boots to go forward with.
I have, yeah. So I think that knowing players as well on the team, it's easy to guide you as a player. So obviously Courtney playing in the middle, playing as a half, players at either side of her are going to be able to talk to her and she's going to feel comfortable within that team environment. Especially when I've played with a lot of them before, I'll know how they play and they'll know how I play, so I'll be able to work off them a bit better, I think. And I think Fev are quite lenient with things like that because they'll tell you if you're doing right or if you're doing wrong, and if you're doing wrong then you know where to improve, don't you?
That's it, you come in, you already know the majority of the team as well. You played with most players elsewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're looking to hit the ground running on that and get straight in.
Yeah, I can't wait, honestly. 2022 can't come quick enough because we've been stuck in the room all Christmas and all we've been saying is literally we want to play rugby and start pre-season.
So what are your hopes for this season then, Chloe?
Obviously I'm hoping to, as a team, get a bit of silverware aboard. Obviously we didn't manage to get it last season. After obviously losing in the final. But I think this year will be Fev's year. I know we're in the second group of the Super League or whatever, but we've got still a good competition and it's our year to regroup, rebuild as a strong squad and be able to then compete against the other teams. So I think, especially in the cup games, I think we will smash it out at Park, obviously in his first few games, and then get on to trying to win that silverware.
That's it, keep that momentum going. You're going to try for more than 17 tries?
Yeah, I'm hoping to get a few more on board, definitely more than 17 this season, because I'll be there for more games and a bigger competition, so definitely hoping for, let's say, over 20 this time.
Over 20. You could do it considering the other day you thought you scored 9. I was like, how have you only scored 9? You got 2 hat tricks.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what you want. You want to be aiming and got to keep going with union as well.
100%. So just keep pushing. I think that's what I need to do. That's what we get. So if I have that motivation to do it, I think that it'll push others to do it at the side of me as well. Especially obviously playing alongside Gabby last season. I think that we both helped each other a lot, which were really good to see.
Courtney, tell us about your regiment in the army then.
So I'm currently at 6 Reg RLC in Dishforth. I originally joined the army so I could play sport and play. I really wanted to play for the union side for the army, and obviously now I've done that. That's a massive like thing for me, especially with Twickenham coming up, like I've mentioned earlier. When I joined the Super League as well, like earlier this year, they were absolutely chuffed about it, and they let me leave early to make sure I get to training on time, and literally I couldn't even ask out better from my regiment, especially my like chain of command. Like they love it, expect loads, massive.
That's it, because sport is massive in the army. And
yeah, massively. Yeah,
it's one of the only careers you can kind of go like, oh, I want to do sports for a living.
Yeah.
What can I do to go alongside this to make it happen?
Yeah, literally.
So, how long have you been in for?
I joined in 2019. I was originally in the infantry when I transferred over to be a communication specialist. So that's what I'm doing now. So I just did my course last month. So that's the reason I missed my first army game. But obviously that's why I'm going to be playing against the fire service in January, hopefully.
That's it. So, if you're on here listening and you're fancying something different, get the RLC looked up. Give them a go.
Yeah, definitely.
It's worth it. It give you a lot of life skills.
Yeah, definitely.
Not a boring 9 to 5.
No, definitely not. It's giving you a lot of opportunities as well, though, hasn't it? Yeah.
That's it. It's what you want. You're playing sport, you're earning money, you're doing things but you enjoy, you're with people having a laugh. Things are serious. But it's part of life, you learn discipline.
Literally, you get to go everywhere. So, like, if it weren't for COVID, like, you've been going skiing, like, abroad. Like, I think I'm on a course to go parachuting for a week to be an instructor to do that. So that'll be good. And then after you've done that level, you can go to Belgium, Cyprus. So you can go everywhere to do sports in the army. You can literally apply for anything. And, like, they love 80. So if you want to do anything, like, literally any sport you want, you can literally just look it up online from the army, like, website and just do it. So that's what literally made me join, because I want to be a tracksuit soldier. So essentially, I'm never really in work. I'm just playing rugby and doing sevens, and it's great.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
Join the army, live the dream. That's about it then. Anyone you want to give a shout out to before you go?
On my behalf, I obviously want to say Barnsley. Done absolutely amazing for both of us, haven't they? Yeah. For you and Ian. And then obviously Featherstone Rovers for me. Obviously had my first full season playing, being able to play obviously with the coronavirus, but it was successful, I'd say, to be fair. Obviously we won, we lost, but I think we've come together as a team, so it's been really good. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same, to be honest, and obviously to add on the army and 6 Reg, the help, just being so sound with my rugby and stuff, and yeah.
Anyone else?
We'd like to say a good shout out to Fran's friends. Yeah, the Copley fan club.
The Copley fan club. So, thank you. I'll hear from you both very soon.